Hi, my name is Alan Esselgrave. I'm a poet living in Scarborough. If you like the poem called The Giant Oak of War, you can find more poems by me on YouTube at The Old Man's Poetry Show. The inspiration for this poem was seeing a giant oak tree whilst out walking one day. As I looked at the tree, I realised that tree had lived for probably 1,000 years. And in that time, it had witnessed hundreds of wars all over the world, with men and women all losing their lives in these conflicts. It still stands and watches all the conflicts that rage on today, and also far into the future, as man is his own worst enemy. We seem to have an inbuilt destruction. The poem talks about men leaving for war on a train to die on some poppied fields in some far-flung foreign country of which they didn't belong. It's a sad poem, but then war is a sad affair. During the oak's long life, grey soldiers on fields did pass, to fight giants of sea and the earth, whilst millions of innocent lives were ripped swiftly from their grasp. Locomotion whisked their suitors away, few to e'er see again. Those moving fields of angry foes, like seas of khaki grey. The oak watched as dying men, never to grow old, fell like sheaves of corn on a morning's dew of gold, before melting into the winter's snow, to be once more born again. They passed all quietly laid, all frozen with their friends. The giant still stands after years have passed, while all the impediments gained. The brave men have now passed, I fear, save their souls, which have rendered those years so dear. What is war if only dust remains, as we grieve for all that's lost? In battle dress with self-respect, with gratitude we genuflect. Still stands that ancient tree, as time has now bequeathed. To that rich and ancient dust there led, of fields of poppied flowers, making blankets for their beds. For war they were born, destined to fight emotionless, with only hope and a kiss from distant lips, left to steer them through that hailstorm's blitz. Now all is lost as life's so brief, within those fields of wanton dreams. That soil and earth beneath their feet showed comfort in their dying themes. From acorns birth to boughs of strength, rendered by time to be in dust, that oak was there before their birth, when they loved, lived and breathed. That oak was there and still is, much after they're deceased.